by Alexander Taylor on a moratorium on shared space schemes. Members, I just don't think there's that we've concluded our deliberations on this one. I think there's a lot of information that we're gathering in relation to this petition. I'm certainly learning a lot about the concerns around it, and I think there's more that we can learn, and we can't close this petition until we've pursued this a lot further. Jackson?
I agree, Convener, and again I was very disappointed by the quality of the response that we received and the variability of it. I mean, one council responded saying, however, due to acknowledged conflicting disability needs and preferences, particularly surrounding curb use, it is not possible to deliver a street design to meet the specific desires of all disability groups. Well, I mean, I just thought, well, that doesn't really take matters very much further forward. Given that what was being represented to us is that the street schemes that were being introduced were actually more prejudicial to disability groups than they were before they became shared schemes, I do feel that this is an area where there is a need for further action. I also note the comment by Lord Holmes that the UK government has asked for all UK authorities to submit details of any shared space schemes that they currently operate in order that a review can be undertaken. And I do think that if the UK government is pressing a review of the way in which these are functioning, there may be a case for a parallel initiative here in Scotland.
Yep, I would agree with that. I would make one comment though in terms of some of the submissions that we've had. There appears to be a belief or a misconception that this committee has got the authority to order local authorities not to do these things, and I just think we have to put on record we do not have that authority, but what we can do is scrutinise what's happening and ask for policy direction to be looked at, but we cannot make a ruling in terms of the ability of any local authority to implement such a scheme or otherwise, and we certainly cannot order a planning authority to undo any decision that it may have made. John?
Where that perception may arise from the Eastern Berkshire submission, where they describe this committee as the Scottish Government Public Petitions Committee, if only, Convener. We are the Scottish Parliament's Public Petitions Committee, and we don't have legislative powers to force the government
Just
to do
like we have to make that clear in case people are working under a misapprehension. Okay. But we'll definitely keep that petition open and take it.